flooding. In the event of flooding, a bus driver should do the following. In advance, a bus driver should locate high ground areas along their route. They should watch for flooding in highway dips, low areas, and around bridges. Bus drivers should not attempt to drive through dips of unknown depth. They should be especially cautious at night when it is harder to recognize flood dangers. If part of a bus driver's route is impassable, they should radio or call transportation for a new route. If a vehicle stalls in an area of mildly flowing water and the water is not above the children's knees, the bus driver should abandon the bus to higher ground. A flash flood may be imminent. If the vehicle stalls in deep water or fast-flowing water, the bus driver should act quickly to save themselves and those depending on them. They should request help from a passerby. They may only have seconds. In the event of flooding, the transportation department should do the following. Before school opens, the transportation department should listen to NOAA or local radio stations or TV stations for possible flash flood warnings or floods in progress. They should send emissaries to areas known to be flood prone and assess the situation. They should determine whether roads are passable now and determine whether roads are likely to be passable when school opens. The transportation department should evaluate whether roads are likely to flood during school day based on present situation and weather advisories. And finally, they should advise the superintendent of their assessment. If school is already open, the transportation department should be prepared to reroute buses to more passable roads. They should continue to monitor the weather advisories during the day and inform the superintendent of any changes in assessment which might require an early dismissal. Finally, the transportation department should be prepared to provide boats if necessary. In the event of flooding, the principal's office shall do the following. Before school opens, the principal's office should consult with the superintendent's office on whether school will open if there are heavy rains. If the school is already open, the principal's office should assign a staff member to monitor local radio and TV weather advisories. They should also assign a staff member to keep an eye on entry doors to the school for possibility of imminent inaccessibility. The principal's office must also consult with the superintendent if the school must be evacuated to arrange for early dismissal and necessary transportation. And finally, the principal's office should protect contents of the building by moving books, files, and equipment from floors and bottom shelves to tables and cabinet tops.